signs you'll encounter in CARO Novice is the Halt-Stand sign. So as you'll recall, the halt, which is in this red stop sign, simply means that the handler comes to a stop and cues their dog to sit. Once your dog is seated, you're going to ask for a stand. Now the stand that we want when your dog is in a sit is what is known as a kickback stand, and you do this, you will learn this in Healing Skills 2. If you haven't already done Healing Skills 2, we're going to learn it right now. So to teach this, we're going to begin with a lure. So with our dog in sit, we're going to take a treat. We're going to put it directly in front of our dog's nose, pull back towards us slightly, and then push back towards the dog as the dog begins to stand. You'll notice that the dog's front feet don't move. The back feet kick further back away from the dog. So we'll lure the sit because we're not teaching the sit. And then for a second time, we're going to learn the stand, just to get our dog used to the body movement. So pull back and then push towards the dog a little bit so that the dog does not continue to come forward. We don't want any movement. Now there's nothing in my hand this time. Sit, good boy. And I'm just going to do it as if I had a treat in my hand. Ready? This way. And yes, good. I'm not worried about the fact at this point that my dog is splaying off to the side, one way or the other, because right now I'm just trying to get my dog into the movement of doing that stand. And I can lure the sit every time because all I'm teaching is the stand. Eventually, you want your dog to be able to do that stand with just a hand cue or just a verbal cue or a combination of both. Stand. Yes. Whoops. Now his front feet moved that time, which is not what you want. Let's try it one more time and see if he can get it right. Good. Ready? You're a good boy. Stand. Yes. Nice. Much better. So his front feet remain stationary. One way you can work on having his front feet remain stationary is by using a platform. Your dog already has a lot of value for the platform if you've done Healing Skills 1. So let's just come over here. Your dog already will probably even just do an automatic sit. That's wonderful. But now your dog is in heel position. You could have done it in front, which is what I was just doing. But you're also going to want to be able to work with your dog in heel position. So let's just see. In heel position, we would do the training the same way. We might start with a bit of a lure, pull forward, push back, and our dog stays in position. So you'll notice our dog's legs should be roughly lined up with my legs. So let's try again. Pull forward, push back. Dog's legs should be roughly lined up with my legs. Good boy. Sit. And it just started raining outside, and I've got a dog barking in the background, so Merlin is a little bit distracted. That's okay, that happens. Now, no food in my hand. Stand. Yes, nice. Good job. Get it. And it's a stationary position, so we don't want our dogs to have to keep doing this over and over again without a break. So tossing the treat is one way that I can create a little bit of movement, a little bit of a break. Good boy. We need to teach duration for this stand. So let's put him in a sit. It's easy for dogs to get the stand, but for them to remain in a stand, you actually have to teach that. So we're going to work on it a little bit at a time. So we're going to start with stand. Yes. No. Yes. good. So I want to reinforce him before he has a chance to move out of the stand. Yes, good. So I'm not asking for a behavior, I'm just cueing him or marking him for a behavior he's already given. Yes, good. And I believe in this case, the reason he forgot and sat was because he's distracted. Yes, you can see that he's focused on what Pixie might be doing in her kennel. Ready? Ready? Get it! Nice! Now, in order to do the Halt-Stand sign, we're in CARO Novice, we're going to have to walk towards the sign, come to a stop, have our dog sit, and then have our dog stand. And then we are allowed to feed our dog. So let's see what that looks like. And I'm going to use the platform just to make it really obvious to my dog. Heel. Sit. Stand. Get it. Good job. Good job. Good boy. Good boy. So this week you're going to want to work on teaching your dog a kickback stand. If you already have a kickback stand, then you want to make sure you can do it with your dog in heel position. If your dog can do that already, make sure you've got a little bit of duration for it. And then, can you do it if you heel up to a side, have your dog sit, then do the kickback stand.